something from the desk. Um, it's now covered in runes, like some type of Starcatcher journal, with letters or entries from Ricklin. I'm struggling with the notes here in my brain. I don't remember this part all that well. There's a small ticking noise. The latch has been exposed. We kind of go poke around there. And that's right. He finds the moon journal that's written in Druidic, and there's a sentence in there that says, I, Maltoir, will find the star in slight red ink, suspicious color, potentially blood. My theory, anyways. And then there's a shard as well. So we get those things, and then we head outside. We say thank you. And Zazzy's like, do you want to atone for anything? Because, like, I could offer some, like, forgiveness. And he's like, well, if you think you can. And she's like, well, we're casting ceremony to help atone. And it kind of revitalizes him a little bit. But his biggest regret is the last thing he told Maggie was that he hated her and to forgive him for something like that. So well wishes are said. We head down the staircase. We start to head to leave. There's some like soft music still going. And then we level up. And that is where we ended. We did it. And now I got a bitch to slap. Let's go to this auction.
I got a bitch to slap.
That is her plan. First thing to see upon Caravel's face is up. Palm to cheek.
All right. So we are all heading out of the tower. As we have all kind of gathered our thoughts and our feelings, the descent downwards through the long and arduous staircase definitely takes a couple of moments. But as you do, you could see in the background, which was once a permanent setting sun, has now finally turned to night. Almost like the clock has finally began to start moving. The bushes that were in front, the roses have drooped, their color dropping off of them in a series of rain. Where are we heading to now? Are we just going straight to nowhere? It is nighttime.
Well, the nighttime was when we had to get to the next place, so she is beelining it for the Fallen Star lady, so she can get the ticket, so we can get in before the doors and gates or tent flaps close to wherever we're supposed to go.
Okay. Can someone roll me a d20 flat, please?
Don't trust myself.
Bring the 9.
Okay.
You got it, Clem.
You got it.
I got it. We're using the pretty flowers. Give me flower power. Well, it's a 14.
Okay. Who is leading the charge? I'm assuming it's Clem?
Yes.
As all of you are following single-filed line behind Clem, you can see that as soon as you leave the bubble, it is still nighttime. It has not truly hidden as much time as you thought. You're not entirely sure where you are, or exactly what frame of time this is, as the moon has hung way above in the sky. And again, it is that all-encompassing brightness. The moon looks like it is so close your fingers can pluck it from the sky as a visage of stars hold behind it. And there is a slight twinge of red to it. Not fully, but almost like it's slowly seeping into the color. Without wasting any time, you all manage to find your way back to where the fallen star was. You can see she is standing almost in the exact same position, just watching as the two blue eyes and pale complexion have already honed in on your footsteps before you even truly show yourself.
Not even waiting. I have the thing that you wanted.
She will immediately move to grab it.
Ticket, please. I'm not going to let go until I get the ticket.
She will hold on to the skull, and as she does, she'll flip out what looks to be a small golden type of ticket. It's tiny, as she hands it to you, Clem.
Thank you.
And she'll take the skull, and she'll simply, you'll see, kind of just eats into her body as she just pulls it into her chest.
That hurt.
No, not truly. I don't have feelings or nerves. I just am.
Yes. I understand this.
You're very similar to me, I believe. Don't really have much of the flesh going on.
Not much, anyways. Where do we go now?
If you're going straight to the city, you're going to go ahead and go all the way straight to the tip of where the crescent moon sits. It's a straight journey as long as you follow the path and don't get taken off it.
And how long do we have before we can't get in anymore?
You'll have the morning to get in, but they won't let you in until the sun rises. During the night time, the doors are closed.
Okay.
So you're going to be right there, spick and span, quick and early.
I'm gonna turn. Any other questions?
You need the skull.
Why do I need it? It's going to get me home. That's why. If I can't have it, I can't go back to the sky.
Was that another one of your kin?
No. It's a type of crystal, a powerful one. The skull itself wasn't from mine, but the essence of the magic inside of it is, if you crack it open, you can get something special inside. The heart of a star is a very dangerous thing.
How familiar are you with this auction? Is there anything that we need to be aware of before we enter? Do they only take a certain kind of currency?
The city you're going into is different from yours. The City of the Moon doesn't truly let many people in, unless you have a passage. But annually, they'll do these festivals, kind of, more like competitions, betting on the newest and most intriguing thing they've gotten in. If your friend's gone missing on this continent, I assume he's for auction. Oh, for prize, more than likely. They like pretty men.
Well, alright. So we might not be, even if we have a ticket, there's a chance that we all won't be able to get into it.
That ticket right there's a small entry. It's a ticket to participate. Everything does it in groups. The maximum is 6, the minimum is 4, so you all seem to fit the bill if you can all get yourself together. And if you win, you'll get the prize. And you'll even be able to sit at Malele's grand table.
They often auction or attempt to auction off pretty men.
Well, they don't have men there. There's no such thing as true free men within the City of the Moon. So, it's a rare commodity to get one, especially pretty ones. You two better be careful.
Are they considered pretty?
Not to the Moon Maiden standards, but
The Moon Maidens are going to be there.
it is their city. That's where they live. That's where you're going to. I hope you haven't seen one before. It's never a good sign when they take a liking to you.
Lovely.
Is it like going to be a problem that there are free men walking around then?
Not if they don't know they're free.
Would it be wise to make us less pretty?
No, then you'll get killed on the spot. You have no use.
What constitutes as not free to these people?
I don't think it'll be an issue unless you're trying to migrate, but usually they won't address you or talk to you, and they'll primarily talk to the women within your foundation over here. They don't tend to have many men, nor do any men hold places of power in their society. They're purely women-led. That's how they've been getting the means to repopulate is through these auctions.
Why would it be a bad thing if the Moon Maidens you've encountered them before?
Well, usually wherever the Moon Maidens go, it's a sign of ill fortune. They don't tend to leave many places unscathed or untouched. Usually red is their favorite color. And if they have a liking to you, there's only two reasons. Either they want to take you, or they have a plan for you. I don't really know much else about what they'd be interested in you about. Have you been marked by the moon?
I have encountered some Moon Maiden, yes.
What did they do?
Mostly they thought I was interesting and didn't really give me answers why. They kind of looked at me like they were studying me.
So they evaluated you?
I'd say that would be a good description of what they did.
What was their answer?
Oh god, that was so long ago.
Did they give you a high credited thing? Did they say anything good about you, or is it negative?
I gotta pull up my notes. I just remember them studying me. But let me pull this up. All right. Everyone's just waiting. Okay. Okay. Oh, that is right. They deal with Malele.
Well, they are moon maidens, and Malele is the Lady of the Moon.
Tasha's notes are terrible and have very little information. Can I roll a history upon what sort of thing? Sure. All my notes say is that he basically was studied by them.
Sure, you can roll history, or if anybody else remembers, they can also chime in if you want to.
Well, that was a nat 1, so a 0.
I feel like they pulled your hair a whole bunch, and then maybe said an earlier version of you would have been better.
Now, you are convinced they really liked you. You remember them kind of almost complimenting your physique a bit too much. They were very appraisal towards you.
I mean, they liked my body a lot. You know, poked and prodded at me.
Poked and prodded? Well, you may be in for quite the trip. Quite the, interesting time. Make sure to stay close to someone. They're quite in the habit of taking people. It's kind of their thing. So.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, so you might end up married. It's not great.
Yeah, no, that would not be great.
Also, should kind of look you up and down. Well, you don't seem to be marked quite yet, but you definitely do have some traces of the moon on you. Why do you reek of the moon?
I reek of the moon.
You reek of the moon, and then she'll point at Kyros, and you reek of a star. Have you been to the celestial planes, or are you just getting weird visitors?
Well, I know that, Malele, you mentioned the moon. We kind of owe her a couple years
No,
of
this
our
is
lives.
recent. This is too recent.
If I don't know what the moon smells like, so I don't know how I can reek of it.
I don't know. Can't quite put my finger on it, but you too reek of the celestial. Bring out. Not the angel type celestial. That is different. You reek of above.
I guess your guess is as good as mine.
I don't have a guess. I've never met a mortal that reeks like the moon. Except for the wild gods, but that was a very long time ago.
Maybe we'll cross paths some days and I'll have some answers for you.
That'll be quite interesting to figure it out, and I hope everything goes well. And be safe.
I will stay close to somebody.
And she'll kind of nod. And with that, does anyone have any other questions that you would like to offer or ask?
We might have lost.
Tara will pipe up and be like, so